It is 2 p.m. and we're live here on our page on Facebook, Joy Entertainment GH. This is another Friday and we're seated. It's another conversation coming up. Your favorites here with multimedia brands. We're talking about the Joy brands, and of course, getting up close and personal with them is what we seek to achieve with this. And it's your questions and it's their answers. First is Moments with Joy, live on our page on Facebook as Joy Entertainment. And today I'm going to be telling you the special guest that I have here on the show in a bit. Before that, we're still celebrating Tego Sisters, and it's all about what we call Joy Celebrate. So all you have to do is make sure that you call into our radio and TV shows and request your favorite songs from Tego Sisters. You can also sing along, just a little bit of it, karaoke, not really about the whole voice thing, because you guys, a lot of you don't have good voices. So we're going to do just karaoke, just a matter of just singing on the songs. And we're good to go. All right, let's celebrate them. You can call on Joy 99.7 FM on all our radio programs, Hitz 103.9 FM, and also on our TV programs on Joy Prime TV. You can call and send your request of Tego Sisters music in there, and you're definitely going to hear those music played for you. My name is KMJ, the Royal Host, and it's always a pleasure to be here. Many thanks to Gold Casting Limited inside East Legon, close to UBA, for giving me my gold accessories, my chain. If you need a ring, if you need a bangle, customized, if it's old, you want to renew it, anything you want to do to it, please go there and they're definitely going to sort you out. It's pretty simple. So I'm waiting for your questions. Those of you on social media, I'm sure you already know who we're talking to today, but those of you who are not on social media, or maybe you're just hearing of it, or maybe you're just tuning into our Facebook page on Moments with Joy, our guest today.
What did you do?
What did
What did do?
So you tell us your name and what you do, and then we'll see we'll open the floodgates.
Andy Dosty, real name Andrew Amoh. Radio
Andrew Amoh.
Radio, TV, presenter, disc jockey.
This jockey is what you...
DJ.
You joke?
Jockey.
Those of us who don't know, the kuchu kuchu.
Yeah.
Okay, those who do the kuchu kuchu.
Yeah. So, yeah, a man of many traits. I mean, musician, producer, teacher, father, lover.
I like that, Pat. Yeah, we the fathers, when we come like that, everybody for knows.
How are you, father?
Oh, yeah.
Never knew.
No, it's not about me now. It's about you today. So I should be asking you. I should be asking you how many.
Father Brown.
Plenty. Anyway, I mean that's quite a big one. I'm sure everybody that is watching right now will be asking questions about so many things that one person is putting all of that together as one. I personally want to know how you go about all of these things. Before we get into some of the questions coming in.
It's quite a heavy task. Because for you to multitask, it's not easy. Sometimes I can go a whole day, sleep for just 2. For example, last night, I got home at 2 a.m., slept for just 2 hours. 4 a.m. alarm was blaring.
You have to be at work.
Here I am, and I've been at work from 5 a.m. up and running till now. So it's very, very difficult to balance it. It's not that easy. I even have a studio session tonight, and sometimes immediately you're done, you must be on a flight traveling either to Kumasi or Takoradi, go finish up, come back to Accra. Sometimes I have to come immediately. I touch down, I'm going to pick my children from school, get them home, arrange for a meeting.
And that's one person.
Yeah.
One person.
Yeah.
Do you still believe that it's a profession that, if you're supposed to reincarnate and take again, you're going to take it? Looking at all that is involved.
Yes, but I may eliminate a lot of them.
Which of them?
Oh, you've been there before, and you know how it is. I've never enjoyed, and you know it, I've never enjoyed being a morning show host. I mean, it's a heavy task. Waking up early in the morning, and racking your brains as to how to excite people. And And you know, being a family man, sometimes you wake up and there are troubles already at home. And on your way to work,
you have to go.
You get calls. Sometimes you get some calls, and even on the way, of all the things you've prepared, just one call or just one message will just change everything. But one thing I believe in, the ethics of the job: leave the troubles at the door. According to the company manual, leave your troubles at the door, go on air and execute. You know, and so that has been like a ritual for me. And so I leave whatever the problem is at the door. When I'm done, immediately I finish, I'm
back to sorting. Okay, so I think that is going to actually dovetail into the first question that somebody has sent that I want to ask. And the question,
they are good questions.
Well, they're bad, they're good. Anyone that comes, I'm sure you have to deal with it. So somebody sent in, and this is coming from Kwame Anim. It says that, what are the two things you do right after you're off air? And I think it has something to do with getting in and getting out to pick up the problems. Right after radio. What the first two things that you do when you're out of?
Immediately I'm done, I say a word of prayer. The next is attend to visitors. So it could be over the phone. Whilst I'm on air, people may be calling. So I attend to unknown calls even before the ones I know. Then you may come out and meet musicians, actors, industry players waiting for you at the reception. And so I'm always attending to industry players. Immediately after the show, straight into the office to meet them. So these are the two things.
Main things that you do once you get off air. Now, James says that, it says, why Andy Dosty and not any other name?
Well, the name didn't come, I did not choose the name Andy Dosty. I've explained this a couple of times, but I will still do it for the sake of. So I began spinning as a mobile DJ, right? So I joined this group called Ghetto Boys, and we're traveling from village to village. And you see, during those times, if you're playing music, you know how the villages, how they do it. They'll come and they'll display cash.
The money on you.
Yeah. Put it on my forehead. And they came in smaller amounts, not bigger ones. So if it were today, I would gather, let's say, 1 or 2 CDs, plenty of them. So up to, let's say, 50 CDs or, let's say, 100 CDs. So plenty of cash. Sometimes they come. And I was not paid because I was very young. I had not been to the university. I just finished
the passion thing.
5 years. So I was just following it. Then I had this cousin. Well, my real name is Andrew, and they all call me Andy. So he used to say, right now, you be the Dosty man. Oh. You be the Dosty man. Because right after the show, I'll gather them and I'll use my money for kinky and fish. So I'll buy for all of them. So he used to say, right now, you be the Dosty man. So if they were looking for me, they would ask, where is Andy? So, where is Dosty? So who's Dosty? So Andy. So, but why do you call him Dosty? So, I'll be right now.
There they go.
So he coined the name Andy, and he added the Dosty to it. That was how come I had the name Andy Dosty.
I think it's a perfect name. If not that, would have chosen any other name?
Well, it would have been Andy B. Or Andy B. You really need a guy named Andy B.
Proper hip hop.
Yeah, Andy B. or Andy D. or.
But I could have been any other name apart from that.
Probably.
Which would still have been a nickname.
Yeah.
Did you ever thought of probably ever using your real name on radio?
No.
Or that's always been the nickname for you?
Well, back in the day, I had my trainings at GBC, so we were forced to use our real names.
Okay.
In my case, I was never allowed to speak on radio because at the time they needed people who had been to the university. They needed university graduates, and I had not been to the university. I was just a Form 5 leaver, better still following my passion. So even though I had my real name, I was never mentioned on air because I was a nightclub boy. And so I'll play music for the presenters, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, my name is," for example, the late Kwame Osonsa. In the studio with me, I have DJ Andy Dosty, and so today he's taking us on a ride and blah blah blah. That's it. I never dreamed of having my real name mentioned on radio.
All right, so that's My guest in the studio for Moments with Joy today here on our page on Facebook is Joy Entertainment GH. You can drop your questions. We've got a few of the questions still coming through as well. So you're going to send them to us. I see you, George Quay. You're watching. I see you, Zakaria. I've seen your question. And I've seen your question as well, Kobe Gagai Jr. We're going to be jumping into all those questions. But do you sometimes relish moments where you're on radio and you're off radio and you're seeing yourself played back somewhere and you see them and it's like, okay.
So per our trainings, we were tasked to listen so that we correct our mistakes. But growing up, I felt like
it's okay.
I'm tired. Instead of spending time sitting down and, oh, did I see that? Oh, did I do this? Well, it's an everyday thing. So why do I even spend time going? And I think it's some of the mistakes we still do, because we need to spend time and listen so that we correct our mistakes. Sometimes you need to listen to it and see how you were raving or you were snailing throughout your presentation. And so I don't really like listening.
But we like it. So
oh my
Steve,
God.
take me away.
Madam Hofe. No, fair.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, good.
Are you a Ghanaian?
Yeah. Oh.
What's your name?
My name is Dr. Vanessa Mills.
She's a doctor.
Hey.
We have the original corona doctor in the building.
Doctor.
Hey, fresh up.
Doctor.
But on the most seriouss note, you are beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you watch yourself in the mirror? Do you see yourself in the mirror?
Oh, yes, I do.
Too much time.
Hey. And you are Ghanaian.
I don't know where Brother James go past.
You discovered there. Yes. You always discover good things. That's fine. That's very nice. I think it starts from 7, because I've seen 7 plus. Oh,
7 plus.
Yeah, I've seen 7 plus.
My glasses.
Your what?
My glasses.
You are wearing it.
This is Hitz.
I think it starts from 7. Because I've seen
What's running
7,
through your mind?
7 plus. A presenter who is always causing troubles. But I would not even use the word trouble, but sensation. I feel like Ghanaians love sensationalism. I mean, throughout my radio career, I had always been that DJ who would give you music until they swapped us on the radio. And, I had to get into the minds of the people on the other side. And so for me, each time I sit, I try to establish eye contact to see what's going on in your mind. I read your countenance, I'm reading your demeanor. Is he a nice person? Is she someone who will engage me when I try to interact with him or her? So these are too many things. Then I realized that, okay, so my line of questioning brings out sensations and Ghanaians like it. Okay, then let me hit harder. And, well, it's been the order of the day.
Yeah. So, I mean, cool guy, gone bad. Now, Zakaria Adams Abdul Lamin says that, how old is my daddy and the Dosty?
Jesus Christ. I never saw that.
They've started. Okay, I'm not supposed to do this, but why should the age be a problem anyway? But I mean,
that's not part of
it. See, the unfortunate thing is that you need to answer any question they ask. That's the unfortunate thing about this thing. So if you lie to, there's a lie detector.
You've never told me.
There's a lie detector.
You know you've never told me.
I'm 31.
What?
31.
Yeah, I'm somewhere around that age. Don't we look alike?
Don't worry. So the next question that is coming will perhaps give you an idea of your age. Kobe Gagai says that Zakaria Adams Olele is 87.
Well, for me, they can never trace it, because if you're looking at when I completed Form 5, then I failed. I had to do a reset because I failed in mathematics. So I kept writing until I got fed up. So I even went to the university as a mature student.
Oh, okay.
So if you try to compare that,
You lose track somehow.
oh boy, it won't work.
Okay, so I don't, but I'm sure this is going to keep coming. The age thing is going to keep coming. Some of you guys, I don't know, but I'm sure they're still going to keep it coming. Now another one over here says that Abigail AJ says, "Hey Andy."
Yes.
Hey Andy. Bring your question. What is it, Andy? And this one, Nia Aduti says that my favorite morning show host, Andy Dosty, and that's Nia Aduti sent in that one. Now let's let's talk about some more interesting stuff. Have you ever been scared in life?
Oh yes.
You remember any of those?
Mm-hmm. Scary moments. When so recently I got on a boat. We went to Zulezu. Man, that was scary. Another scary moment was.
You thought you were going to drown?
Oh yeah, but that was scary. So let me share this. Recently, I got arrested by the IGP.
Oh, what happened? The IGP arrested you.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We have the arrest. It was captured on camera. He didn't know about.
Are you kidding me? No.
Let's get that right away.
Birthday today. Share the same birthday with that. Hey, who's that? Charlie Bayou.
Hey, Masa. What's wrong with the cancer for?
Bayou.
Hey, Masa.
Charlie, but this no. But why security no day here?
We don't know where, Masa. What's wrong with the cancer for?
I know what you.
What's wrong with the cancer for? Hey.
You've allowed somebody to come into the studio and harass me.
What's wrong with the cancer for?
Charlie, you guys don't feel
comfortable. Bring the handcuff.
No. Charlie, call security. No, I don't like this thing.
Bring the handcuff.
Charlie. Oh,
you get security for you.
What the Jama time?
Let's say.
Oh,
let's say. Hey.
Charlie, why?
Nonsense.
Who?
You yourself, if you say you be guy. You guys dey here where they do your things. You don't see fire before, eh?
Obviously, it's not the IGP. What was that situation?
It was a very it was a mix of embarrassment and cowardly situation, because first of all, you get attacked in a live on-air session. That was scary. Because for me, I'm old school, and I remember back in the day how the coup happened here in Ghana. I mean, how soldiers took over, brought a whole broadcasting station, and announced that there's been a change of government. Immediately he appeared. That was what was going through my mind. Like, what's happening? And I've witnessed elections. Each time it's time for an election, they deploy soldiers to come guard us at the station so as to prevent people from entering, to prevent these kind of situations. And so there were too many things going through my mind. Like, what's happening? Is this some kind of a joke?
Yeah.
So I was asking like that, how do you even allow? Then people were teasing me on Facebook that, but you soldier come arrest you are calling security. If he's been able to beat security and walk all the way in there.
What's the help coming from?
so the whole thing was funny, but I was asking, this voice sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take the mask off, but I was thinking that, what if he slaps me? Exactly. Soldiers and they are slaps. Yeah. I don't want to get any, unnecessary, unwelcoming slap. So the thing is funny me, but it's something I wish it wouldn't happen again, because as much as we think it's funny, anyone can take advantage of it. With the thoughts that, he may be one of us. Again, it was an occasion. I think it was a workers' day. And so most of the multimedia workers had dressed in different uniforms. So we had nurses, we had firefighters, and Captain Smart had appeared in that and in that regalia. Sorry?
And he decided to pull a fast one.
Yeah. And
crazy stuff.
It wasn't. And
the IGP thing, what happened?
Okay, so I have this friend who I said, man, I'm traveling to Kumasi. And he says, let's go by road. I said, man, I'm going by flight. So no, let's go by road. it's a Friday. We may even meet traffic. So I've asked a dispatch. He said he's been deployed.
Okay.
There's a dispatch who's going to take us. So I thought it was like a convoy. No, it was just
one person.
This Range Rover with how do you call the number plate?
The DV?
No. He had customized it with his name. So we set off from a Fanko barrier. Within a short time, we were at Nkoko. Within
an hour. The traffic.
No, straight. On our way, 2 other cars joined us, 2 V8 vehicles, but they had sirens. Only God knows where they got them from. Charlie, the speed alone, it had vanished. That was extremely scary because I felt like, this is it for me. And this dispatch rider just clearing all cars, even the ones that were facing us, was just clearing them off the road. And just before Nkoko, we drove by some heavy traffic. Then we saw GP1.
Aye.
So my friend was like, man, I have a funny feeling that's the IGP.
Yeah.
Like, God, let this not happen to us. Immediately we got to Asankari, we saw like 100 policemen asking us, stop, park. IGP say, Mudu Ayenchemo. Like, but me, my head was you be Yusef. That was scary. So the man got there, and they asked us to go to the nearest police station. We wrote our statements, and they processed us for court.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was scary.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. IGP, that's really scary.
I faced scary moments too.
Okay, there are more questions here, but let's dig into some of them. This one over here says that please, let us copy Gaga. It says, please let Andy tell us the full story of his Togo Jinx issue. His boy has had watching inside Kwashiman as well. What happened?
So this Togo Jinx issue, back in the day, I just began radio, and there's, presenters and girls. So I had this girlfriend as Okotogo Kwanso.
Oh.
So she bought me
a few goodies.
No, jeans. Charlie jeans. Togo jeans. Togo jeans.
Now they call you hype.
Charlie. So she invited me to her house, and I slept over. But I was so tired that day that I couldn't really
inspect.
One year Juma. I'm tired. Go see Akawan. I'm like, I'm tired. They can't like me that. I said, I'm tired. So I left. The next day I was at work and she came. Are you coming home? I'm like, no, I can't come. Why am I major? Like joke. 2 times she came asking for the jeans. I thought it was a joke. Agro. She came there the next day. I was in the jeans. Said, "Wow, if you are not coming home tonight, I'm taking it off." Don't run away and then Since that time, I decided not to take anything from a woman.
Yeah.
It's been over 20 years, me.
The kind of crap I am. The kind of crap I am. All right, so let's move on with some questions. This one says that Abigail Leje says, I must say you're good at what you do. Keep it up, champ. And Nia the tape over here says, how many girls did Andy Dosty go out with till he met his wife? Hey, now, answer.
What kind of stupid question? I mean, I'm trying to.
You lost count. I mean, come on.
Oh, not that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember
you have the list.
So.
But there won't be more than 20. I mean, yes, you.
No, but you had it. 20 says it.
No, it's been my back trial. I
don't remember. I've lost count.
But there are quite a few or more.
Yeah. Oh, I've lost count.
So between what figures? Like between
I've lost count. How do you
2030? Imagination between 2030.
I've lost count. Well, I'm the 2. I've lost count.
2.
I think so. What the answer?
Even your wife would disagree with this one. Okay, so a lot of questions coming through. Let's deal with most of the questions, and then we'll be looking at some of the interesting side of him as well. So this one over here says, please tell Andy to tell us the story. Okay, the Togo Jones, someone has repeated that again. It looks like people are very interested in that. But that has been said. Andy, my guy, keep. God bless you for the good work. Keep it up. And Kofi Asensu says, I used to listen to him when I was in Kumasi, TIMS, and me and my mate had this small radio. We tune into his station anytime he's on radio. Now I'm all grown up and I don't miss Daybreak Hitz. The big up, Andy. Okay. This one says, Zakaria says, please ask my dad about his DJing school. I'd like to join. Daddy, please.
Okay, so I set it up in 2003 after the Roadman's DJ Challenge. And well, I've taught over 100 students, over 100, and well, even notable names on radio. They were just presenters, but they came to me to learn DJing, and it's been in existence. I had to put it on hold because the building where I was at OM Studios, there were some huge renovations, so I had to get another place. And Charlie renting, the rents were, the figures they were quoting were quite high, and I needed to put it on hold. Again, most Ghanaians don't want to spend when it comes to these things. DJing is an expensive hobby. Yeah. If you want to learn, you need your own laptop, you need your own headphones. There are too many things you will need, and most of them don't also want to learn. They always want to try the short way. Shortcuts, and I'm not ready for that. Because for me, when you come to my school, we'll do the theory, we'll do the practical. And so I have a blackboard where I have to teach you how it's done, and then we come to the equipment itself. So yeah.
All right, so hopefully it will come back. I'm sure you all want to be part of it. Now, let's move on a bit into some other issues. Now, Kobe Gagai says, after his back and forth with Okesi1, when is he inviting him again? And that guy, the line, no, or say line in Kelvin Boy. Line. Speaking about that, Steve is such a very naughty man.
No beef. We love them all. Ria, morning.
Good morning, Andy.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm good.
You are Okesi1. Yeah. Is your name Okesi or Okesi? Okesi1. Get closer.
Okesi1.
Maza, is everything okay?
Oh, why are you asking that?
Why am I asking that question?
Yeah, because I'm good.
But how do I tell? Am I a doctor?
What shows I'm not good?
But did I ask whether you are good or not?
You said, am I okay?
Yes, that's the question I asked. But why? Whoever comes here asks whether you're okay or not.
Okay, sure.
What's wrong with that?
Then I didn't get how you were trying to say. I'm good.
What's happening here? No, I don't understand. I'm sorry. No, I want to understand.
No, I think you misunderstood me.
No. Because you walk into my studio without saying anything. You walk in late. You didn't say anything to me. You came, you sat down quietly, asked whether you're okay, and you asked me why I'm asking you that question. Please walk out of my studio now.
Oh, no.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, now.
To let people
No. Please, out. Please. I don't entertain rudeness. I'm sorry. Please. Thank you. Please.
Would you want to put that in the records of your worst, one of your worst moments?
Yeah. Very, I'll say embarrassing moment. Because, first of all, he walked in late, 40 minutes, which is something we don't entertain. I don't even know who booked the interview, only to hear that it was Caddy. And I don't know the relationship they had. Then I heard he's even from Kumasi. Later on, he even went on social media to even deny that. But he claimed he had gone to Kumasi and was coming back, and that was why he was late. But for me, if you're late, oh, I'm late.
Notice ahead.
Forgive, and let's move on. His demeanor was what caused the problem. He walked in, didn't say anything to anyone. It's unfortunate that the cameras couldn't capture when
that
he was
part of it.
Yeah, that part. And so it made me look bad in the process. So when he sat down, he had just sat and was like sagging in the chair. So even when I asked him to speak up, he only sat properly and did not even get closer to the mic. So he was like feeling all full of himself. And I was like, why? What's happening? Again, I thought it was a joke. So I was asking them, why, what's happening? So my producer was asking them, no, keep going. I admit it, I overreacted. Yes, because it was something I couldn't easily control at that particular moment. I mean, when it comes to these things, it's very, very difficult to readily comprehend and even control. So it was beyond my control, and that I had to ask him to leave. Now, a lot of people even were insulting me on social media. Do you own a studio? Yes, I owned a studio at that time. That it's unfortunate that most people on social media are not even ready to learn. When I'm on air, owner of this station, Kwesi Chum, God bless him, he's giving us a job. But once we're here working, Kwesi Chum cannot walk in here and tell you what to do because the time is yours. So you call the shots. Now, if you say, let's go for a commercial break, truly we'll go for a break, irrespective of whatever may be going on. It could be that you even want to straighten your dress, you want to visit the washroom. So at that particular moment, the studio is yours because you call the shots. You ask me questions and I answer. I am in your studio right now. So if I asked him to walk out of my studio, yes, it didn't fit that I asked him to leave. Guess what? I was punished for that. Why was he not punished? People insulted me on social media. Even Multimedia punished me heavily. I was served a letter. There was a warning letter not to repeat it. Did they know whether I was misunderstood? Although I tried to explain to my superiors that this was the situation. Some of them understood it. Better yet, I was punished for it. And so it was.
Yeah, but what's the relationship with him now? Like, before we move on to the next question.
I have no relationship with him. Okay. I apologized to him just about an hour immediately after he left. I went on social media and even a radio station called both of us, and I apologized to him and his followers. Now, what hurt me more till now, it's an old video they doctored. They picked an old video and added it to the one of OKC One with that incident. Here is a video about a year ago of someone who had come to Adom FM to premiere his song. Whilst he was performing somewhere, Budumburam, a lady came to his concert, stepped on a naked wire and died.
Yeah.
And they came acting like, yeah, if she's dead, yeah, she's dead. So what? That got me angry. Yeah. Because look, you'll be this year. If she were to be you wouldn't make such statements. You make such statements. So I got really angry. So, it was some back and forth. Unfortunately, someone with some ridiculous mind doctored the tape and added it.
Just to make you bad.
And so people attacked me as arrogant or rude. Till now, I'll just post anything and someone will come and write arrogant DJ.
Bottom line is that you've learned your lessons from it. I'm sure he's also probably going to sit back and look at it from a different perspective.
The most unfortunate part is that he keeps going on and on and on.
Oh, he's still happy, still.
Everywhere he goes. He even to the extent that he blamed me for not getting a nomination at the VGMAs, as if I own it.
All right, now let's get on to some more questions. If you just joined us, this is Moment for Joy. We're here It's a trip into the lives of your favorite presenters on the multimedia brands. We're looking at Joy FM, Hitz FM, and of course, Joy Prime TV. So every single one of them will be on this very show. It happens every Friday, 2 p.m. on our Facebook page, which is Joy Entertainment GH. That's the only place that you can watch it. Later on, we're going to put all of them together and put it on TV. But I mean, for now, this is where you can watch it. So do join us. Now, let's get into some of the questions that have come through. And this one over here says that Andy, Abigail, Andy, did you date any of the multimedia ladies?
Did I or am I?
Well, whether you are, or you're about to.
No.
Okay, as simple as that.
No, there are beautiful ladies around here.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately,
you've not dated any of them. Okay. I'm just saying. Now, this one says here, please ask Andy whether he was really scared when Captain Smart dressed like a soldier. Oh, he's answered that. He was really scared. You know, it took him time to compose himself because, I mean, how? Like, so your man just get in like that. You think it's easy? This one over here says that, Obapa Magdalene says, please, is he married? I want to know. Andy's married. That one I can say for him.
Thank you. Next question.
With beautiful kids. So Samuel Okwoti says that. So Andy, what happened when you were asked to take over the show from KMJ? How did he take it? Okay, so that's another question for you.
Okay.
There's another dance question we'll talk about. Yeah. I don't know how whether we're going to do dance practice or
challenge. What was the question again?
Okay, so how did you take it?
Okay, I remember it's good. We are even on this on one platform today. It was earlier. It was just fun because I felt like, my brother had been sick. Let me come and sit in and work for him. But when I was, let me use this English word. I was shanghaied to be on the show. And I say I was shanghaied because I didn't really like the idea. Because just some few weeks into it, I was asking them to bring the host back because, it was stressful. First of all, I've been a nightclub DJ for nearly 20 years. I've worked in a nightclub, working from nightclubs from 1995 or something till I retired nightclubbing in 2007 or 2012. So waking up is a very difficult task. Then you ask me to host a show. You forced me into hosting a show like that. That was very difficult. Yet, if you recall, I had my fair share on social media. People thought, I don't know if you read it, people even mentioned that I used juju to
I mean, sometimes.
Did you see it?
Oh no! I mean, I'm thinking.
They said I was the cause of your sickness.
And you see, the point is, at that point, I was going through. There were so many things that I was going through in terms of my ill health, and honestly, I could barely even pick up a phone, to do anything at that period. I mean, but it was expected, on a normal day. How situation happens determines how people react to it. If it had been in a situation where there wasn't any point where anybody has gone for a certain period, going through a certain whatever it is, and that happened, I'm sure all of these things wouldn't have happened. And so it's the human reaction to some of these things, and sometimes it's expected. And me personally, I feel that, at that point, there was no reason for all the back and forth, at that point. But then again, social media made it easy, and we all had these conversations.
But how? Let me ask you, how did you take it?
I'm one person who believes so much in growth, and for me, if you even put me in the tiniest bottle, I'm still gonna shine.
Thank you.
That's one thing about me.
Thank you.
I mean, I left radio, came on TV, and I've interviewed 3 presidents in Ghana. How many radio presenters and TV presenters in Ghana have done that? I've had the former president Kufuor. I've had Mahama. I've had vice president twice. I believe in growth.
Amazing.
And for me, if you give me even 5 minutes show, I'm still going to shine.
Baby, say no, baby.
And that's what I believe in. So it's one of those things where we'll move on.
So
Let's talk about. Hey, this one says. Please, Prince Ado says that please ask Andy whether he gets recognition from helping all these upcoming acts. I'm asking because he's doing them a multi-million favor. That's if you even see it that way. But what do you have to say?
It's unfortunate that you finish interviewing them and you even hear worse things they may have said afterwards. You know, but for me, I'm just doing my work. So here you are. If they bring you someone you hate, you still do your work. So whether I like it or not, I'm doing my job. Again, I always want to be a part of success stories. And so I want them to tell stories that I had my breakthrough when I went to see Andy. You know, I've had people come to me and cry. There was a guy that came on the show and he wept uncontrollably. And I asked him, why are you crying? Says, look, this is a golden moment for me to sit in front of you. And I feel like, but the guy was serious. At a point in time, we had to go for 2 breaks before. And I had to go to him and tell him, Charlie, it's okay, let's move on because time they go. Yeah. But he couldn't help it, you know. So sometimes I feel like you're just
doing the job
These
that
you
need to do to help.
That makes me feel like I'm doing my God-given job.
All right, so let's move on. This one says, Arthur Raymond says, I'd like to know his relationship with Shatta Wale.
Oh, that guy. We...
You don't know.
If you know Shatta Wale, you know that, look, as it stands now, he can't call me. Meanwhile, okay, so before he went on social, someone sent me a video saying that I had done an interview with Sadiq. And that was the reason Sadiq was coming at him. Because I read a comment from Sadiq. And that instigated the whole back and forth. Now, there was a video of Shatta saying, you know, sometimes if you do an interview and you can say, no, Sadiq, you can't talk to Shatta like that. My name is Andy Dosty. And so then he used some profane words, thinking that I may not even see. But yo, he's still my brother. He's still my younger brother. and look, who doesn't love Shatta? We all love Shatta. So for me, we have a very fine relationship.
Okay.
Just that I'm joining Kuyi. But
all right. Now let's move on. This one is such a fear. Could you say, KMJ, the best host? You were the best, bro. Thank you. Andy Dosty is in here with me, and it's time to them. This one over here says, when is he dropping a song featuring Amrado and MDK? You have any project like that? Okay, so that's Kobe sent in that one.
It will come out before December. That's why in October. Yeah, it's done, but
finishing touches.
Yeah.
Speaking about music, Andy Dosty is also a musician, and I'm sure by now you all know about that. Let's take a look at some of his works. Back to this one. I've seen related comments. I want to try and see if I can match this with the music video or the music conversation. So Real Boabing says that Andy, will you ever do a song with Mr. Logic?
Oh yeah, he's a fine songwriter.
Brilliant one.
Yeah, fine songwriter and a heavy critic when it comes to songs. And so, although we've not hit the studio yet, but I think it would be a great collaboration. Yeah. But I'm thinking of producing. Well, he's asked me to produce a song for him.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking of working on this.
Okay. This one says that Samuel Cote says, how much do you charge for a show?
Show as in,
I think a DJ in terms of playing for them. Maybe Nini be So be specific, okay? And let's give you an answer for. So when you just tell us what you want us to do, tell us the venue. The venue also matters. Obon Trasapa is different. East they're going to be different. Medina be different. But people are excited. They want to know what all those beautiful ladies are doing in the videos. Like, where do you get them from?
I didn't get them. It was the director. So
oh, okay. You were just there to
do what I'm asked to do by the director. I said jump.
Then you jump. Squeeze. Then you go squeeze. You know he's breast cancer man.
Unfortunately, he never said.
The director never said that.
Stand behind. and I stood behind. He said, dance. Then I danced. He said, hold the cigar. I held it.
Talking about dance, I think there was a question about dance. Let me see if I can pull it out and see. Okay, so it says, Andy Dosty, do you know how to dance? That's to dance there.
I used to.
You don't anymore.
Echo. Right now there. I think the three persons I can confidently say I can dance better than Alexis, Dr. Pounds, and Giovanni.
Okay, so we want to prove. Play the song that is playing right now.
Oh.
Let's see how Andy will do the dance.
This one, yeah.
No, you need to prove yourself. These guys have proven themselves over the period. Increase the song. Play the song. Baka. Andy, so you can get up. They'll pick you up. Oh, you want the 1K? Should we play the 1K for you? Okay, play the 1K. Let's see. Obe Kumasi for us, ano.
Kumasi will do they have a dance?
They have a dance. You don't worry. Obe show Kumasi for us.
This one, how do I read dance?
That's the sound. No, that's all the dance he knows.
Don't start the TV.
Oh no. Oh, no. I don't see anything. No, it's for the viewers. It's not for me. You're not doing it for me.
Which of the dance you want? You want
the latest one. Then you take us back small.
You got me, oh my baby, oh. And if you want this money, oh come on. Throw 1K for your back.
Okay. I mean, let's see if we can request this guy. Hey, now actually here.
I won't sin, I'll certainly go to the main heaven. If I have heaven on earth, why would I be jealous of someone? If I have heaven on earth, why will I envy someone?
Most of the billionaires.
Why will I steal?
Most of the billionaires still jealous others.
Well, because it's inborn or ingrown. But for me, someone who's suffered, if I have heaven on earth. I mean, it's like if you're looking for a beautiful woman and finally you get one, why would you still go for?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll enjoy the one here now. Anyway,
that one will take me.
Our time is up. What would you want to tell your fans?
I love them all. Thank you very much. God bless you. And every morning, 5:50 to 10 a.m. Catch me on Hitz 103.9 FM. Follow me on social media at Andy Dosty GH on Instagram, at Andy Dosty GH on Facebook. God bless you.
Thanks for coming through, brother. And of course, another one is coming through 2 p.m. on Friday. Make sure you're a part of it. I've had a good time, and I'm sure you've had a good time too. And of course, go ahead and request your songs from Tego Sisters as we celebrate them today on all our platforms. We're talking about Joy 99.7 FM, Hitz 103.9 FM, Joy Prime TV is also doing same. So please request the songs and let's play them for you. My name is KMJ. God took a microphone, put a soul in it, drop it on net, named it KMJ, and I was born to talk.